has come as a real shock to everyone. I've been talking to people in Madison for the last few hours. People are still pouring out of their homes into the streets. I just went on MSNBC on Rachel's show and encouraged anybody within driving distance of Madison to get in the car right now, go to the state capitol, and take that place.
After 3 weeks of relative restraint, passions ran over today. Protesters and police shoved each other outside the Capitol, while inside, authorities forcibly removed demonstrators and locked out the media and even some lawmakers.
We have members who have been denied the right to enter this building.
The flashpoint was a vote inside the state's assembly after the governor and Senate Republicans used a surprise maneuver yesterday to reduce the union rights of most public workers and force them to pay more for their pensions and health benefits. Inside the assembly today, the debate was fierce as Democrats fought against an inevitable law.
Democracy is ceasing to exist in the state of Wisconsin.
Senate Republicans did an end run around 14 Senate Democrats who fled the state 3 weeks ago today. Without the Democrats, there were not enough members to pass this kind of bill, which Republicans said was crucial to the state's budget. But last night, Republicans rewrote the bill, removing all mention of budgets, instead making it about labor rights and benefits. And that new bill passed 18-1. Stunned Democrats expressed outrage.
So he's created this false crisis out there to promote this agenda that has nothing to do with anybody who lives in the state.
The Republican governor, who's faced weeks of protest and falling poll numbers, senses the endgame is near.
At some point, the public wants us to move forward. We have a process that was passed in the Senate last night that will allow us to move forward.
This is just such a travesty, and for it to happen on the same day, because just a couple hours before that, the state of Michigan, my state, the Senate voted, the House already passed this bill, the Senate voted on a bill that gives the governor these so-called emergency powers, where he can essentially fire the elected mayor or city council or school board of any town in Michigan and turn it over to a corporation to literally, I'm not making this up, turn it over to a corporation to run the town, or appoint a corporate manager to run the town. Not the elected people, but this individual or this company can run the town.
An estimated 25,000 people stormed Wisconsin's Capitol building Thursday. It was the third day of mass protests against anti-union legislation, with authorities arresting at least 9 demonstrators. They're opposed to a bill that would strip public employees of their collective bargaining rights. Adding to the chaos, most Democratic senators vanished. At least one needs to be present for the majority Republicans to hold a vote. Republican Governor Scott Walker is asking the state's Democratic senators to come back to work, calling it a stunt and, quote, theatrics.